side. It just
No.
you change your position. The Southern Cross, let's say at midnight you can see it in Santiago, Chile. Well, guess what? You don't see it. You don't see it in Australia. You see it 12 hours later in Australia when it's rotated around. And the thing is, what you're seeing is in the south, you don't see circular star trails. You see a half circle at the most. You never see them come up and around, and that's just simply due to perspective and optics in the sky.
I guess what my question is though is, isn't that kind of a proof that we're on a plane because of the fact that since if you're looking south, right, that's where the Southern Cross would be, right? You'd have to be looking south in the south, correct?
Correct.
So if
which is away from the center.
Yeah, so they're sweeping over a larger arc because there's a larger circumference around the dome. Where if you're in the North Star, I wish I could read out the pages of the book, but it's in the car. But it's from the Zetetic Astronomy, but it talks about you can see the Great Bear and constellations that are, I guess, affiliated close to the Polaris, right? All at one time, but where the southern constellation sweep further because they have a further, if you rotate a bowl around a table, the edges are going to move more than the middle.
Yeah. So again, this is something that you really need some visuals on. In the app, there's and the frequently asked questions. There's star trails. What about star trails? Watch the videos there. Then you'll understand that we don't want a spinning ball. So you froze.
There's actually things on that app because I have that app. That's how I ended up here.
All right, awesome.
All right, Justin. Thanks for your call, buddy.
This is Red Pill. Hey, lovely bro, Tommy. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Kathleen. Good to see you.
Yeah, looking to get his microphone working. I've got a couple of super chats.
By mistake, I find this channel.
Let's see. Chris Hawkins says, "See, this is good stuff. Yes, creator. Yes, evil wants control and have some. We have way more. The fight is not between us. It's against evil. Weaponry is prayer first and using our hearts and minds. Love kills evil. Real love." And then Dawn says, and thank you for the super chat. Dawn says, like AJ says, we've been lied to so much we don't know what to believe anymore. I think that is a big part of it. Social Observer says, sniper scopes have to be adjusted for curvature to hit.
That is a joke. If you talk to any sniper that has real experience, they say they never adjust for it. There's one sniper, there's a video, it's a propaganda video, where they say they have to adjust for it. If you think about this, a sniper, depending on which angle he's shooting, the calculation would be different. He's shooting at a target. If he has to adjust for Coriolis, what's he looking at through the scope? He has to look like hundreds of feet to the left or to the right of this target to pull the trigger to hit the one over there, to do a big lobbing shot, right? No sniper ever does that. Think about it. You want to shoot somebody that's rotating that way, so you have to look over here, okay? So he's not even in the scope. Makes absolutely no sense. It's a myth. It never happens, ever.
All right. And then Jonathan Darcy says, true proofs convince me. Flight track north and south of the equator. Look up flight from Bali to LA. Needed to make emergency landing converted to Alaska. And this is, to your point earlier, if it's a flat Earth, then the flight trajectories make sense. If not, it doesn't make any sense. Flat for Good says, Earth rules, then Flat Earth clues, then Jaronism, then On TV, then Joel Media One. Check them out. Thank you for that. Conduous 8 says 24-hour sun in Antarctica on YouTube. And I think that's correct. I mean, the sun basically doesn't set in Antarctica, or it only sets for a very short period of time?
Incorrect. 100% incorrect.
Okay.
Incorrect. So in the Arctic, if you go up to Alaska, in our summer, you can see the sun circle all the way around. In Norway, there's hotels that the 24-hour sun. So you have the 24-hour sun. That's different than just 24 hours of daylight. In Antarctica, there is no 24-hour sun, but in late December, there is 24 hours of daylight. Okay, and that has to do. That is some optics with, as the sun moves out farther, this is one of the things that really closed me on knowing that there's a dome up there, is as it moves out towards the outer wall of the dome, that light wraps around the entire dome. So even though there's darkness, the sun's over here, there's darkness here, there's light beyond that darkness because it's wrapped around the bulb. We've done it. We have experiments where we have a glass dome and we put a light on it, and it makes the same patterns that day and night, time and date.
It's a live stream right now in Red Pill channel, RPN.
Show us again on the app. Go to the Antarctica.
You know, these streams start.
Videos, and it'll show you the experiments that we've done. It'll show you the real world data and how
almost 2 hours ago.
Every video of
3,000 people here.
That the sun is up for 24 hours is fake. There's 4 videos that have all been exposed.
And
they're in that playlist.
yeah, Ghostbusters, R&B.
All right, we're gonna go to Striff next, and then I got some more super chats.
Many
Striff, are you there? Did you
are
get your
there.
microphone working?
In this live stream. Yeah.
We're still not hearing anything. I bet you have to go to your preferences and select your microphone. In the meantime,
what's his name?
Eric Krebs says $60 million a day, NASA, where we go when we go on. They do spend a lot of money. That's right. Ben Schwagel says, oh yeah, and as always, ask if he knows about Serpent Seed. He does know about Serpent Seed because he knows that Zach Garcia, who is going to be on the show in a couple of weeks. I wanted to say thank you, Ben Schwagel, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know about it, and he would be coming on. And then you saw me laugh at your comment. Nicker Pickers says, just to clarify, does David think that B.A. Lambert is really able to teach us about how to survive the event? He's asking for $300 for this information. He is arrogant.
David.
I don't know. I'm not him. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the event is. He's an interesting guy. I had a long conversation with him once, but he is AWOL.
Okay. You know. Social Observer says, so we can't fly over the Earth longitudinally.
So north and south are straight lines, and east and west are circles. There's a video on my channel called Circumnavigation for Dummies. My channel is DITRH. It's the initials for Deep Inside the Rabbit Hole. Circumnavigation for Dummies, 3-minute video, and then you'll be like, oh, that's how it works.
Okay. And then Trump.
Able to hear me yet?
Yes, we can hear you. One moment, we'll get right to you. Trump Rules says, my head hasn't exploded from the blood rushing to it. I live in Australia, but definitely not upside down. And then Carissa Hartunian says, thanks for mentioning the pilots. Great show. Dan the Waterman says, Coriolis challenge. Stand in front of the shot, see if the Earth rotates around the way for you. Can you ask David to explain seasons? And then everyone thumbs up this mind gravy. Okay, Striff, and then we'll answer those questions. Oh, you're going to have to mute the podcast.
All right. Yes, I have a very limited audio. I can only hear you now.
Okay.
I've actually moved away from the computer. I'm actually on the phone. What I said earlier. And by the way, I'm in no way attacking this guy. I don't do that. That's just not how I work. But flying, I do have the experience of flying backwards. It has happened.
And you're saying because of the rotation of the Earth, it has allowed you to fly backwards?
Yes. Okay. See, the Earth flies. I don't remember the exact stats, but the Earth rotates like 1,000 and change kilometers per hour.
Sure.
And so if you fly east, and at your minimal airspeed, at the minimal airspeed that your plane can continue to stay in the air without wing stalling. Wing stalling is when you lose the amount where there's not enough air passing under your wings to maintain lift.
Right.
Okay. Well, if you go with your plane's minimum airspeed.
Okay.
And then I believe heading east. If you fly, with the Earth rotates east. So you fly east at your minimum airspeed. The Earth is going to spin faster than you do.
Right.
The Earth moves.
Yeah. So what's your minimum wind speed? We'll say 300 miles per hour. The question is, are you going into a headwind? But that is
Mr. David talking.
Never seen it, never heard of it. You're the first person ever saying it, and it makes no sense. Sorry.
Well, yeah,
Hey, Leslie, good to see you.
do a little bit of looking into it. I mean,
If you have any
a
links,
little-
I'd appreciate it.
Good to
Not
see you,
anything,
Lee.
but
Stripper, are you a pilot?
Amateur pilot I got grounded after I ended up getting a head injury and getting epilepsy. But yeah, I was in pilot training.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll talk to some pilots, but I've never ever
I'll get to the point in a minute. Listen to David.
heard of that.
But some people they say that it's UFOs, or they're saying it's secret government anti-gravity, because they're filming C-130s and passenger jets flying backwards. And what it is those are pilots in training, being taught that you can do that, and somebody on the ground that doesn't know what they're seeing,
3,000
they're you
people
can
there.
do a search on YouTube for plane flying backwards.
Yeah, so now I know what you're talking about. I've seen those. Basically, what you're seeing is a plane flying, usually coming into an airport, and the person filming it is traveling in a car in a direction where it's an optical illusion, where the foreground is moving faster than the background, and it makes the plane look like it's going backwards. It's simply because the person is moving.
But it wasn't an optical illusion when I was in the airplane.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I've never seen a plane or heard. There's zero reports of a plane going backwards. So if you can show me something, glad to look at it. But I'm going to respectively disagree with what you're saying wholeheartedly.
Well, you're very, very, very strongly attached to your conviction there. So.
Well, I just haven't seen any evidence of it. I'd love to see it. That would really blow my mind, and I'm willing to have my mind blown because that happens every day.
Me too. I think it would be awesome if to find out, hey, I'm on a big disc under a giant.
It's not a big disc.
Something.
It's not a big disc. It's a flat plane, and the world that we live in appears to be circular. At least those are the areas that we have access to.
Okay, well, I guess I have to do my own homework there, but and maybe after they say your imagination affects your reality. So maybe after I learn something, I'll no longer be able to fly backwards.
Strip, thank you for your call. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for calling in. We'll talk to you next time, okay?
Yes, sir. Take it easy.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
All right, now we still have Andrew Hernandez on the line. Andrew, I didn't know if you just. Oh no, where did that caller just go? Well, Angie, you're on the line. Angie, what's your question for Dave?
No, I'm just checking it out. No questions.
Okay, all right, awesome.
All right.
Well, thank you for calling in, Angie. You were
I don't have
successful.
an answer to that.
All right, let's see here. Yes, seasons. Can you explain seasons and just let me finish this real quick. Notable Zero says everyone thumbs up. Jay Savoy says I tested the temperature on the moonlight, and at 100% of the time it's always colder in direct moonlight than in the shade of the moonlight. I've heard something about that before. Then Joe Mama wants to remind us about the Flat Earth podcast, and then your website, DITRH. And then Anastasia Goldenhair says flight paths are V-shaped angles on a globe Earth and straight lines on the flat Earth. So explain the seasons to us. How do the seasons work if we've got a flat Earth model?
So again, if you get the app, the Flat Earth Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock app, it shows you how seasons work there. So you have the Flat Earth model, and the sun takes a tight circle over the north is the inner half of the circle. And so the sun is in there, and it's close to us. And then 6 months later, the sun moves, the sun moves outward to the outer plane. So right now, it's almost on the outer edge. It'll be there on December 21st. And then 6 months later, it'll work its way back in across the equator and back to the center. So it goes out to the Tropic of Capricorn and back to the Tropic of Cancer. And that perfectly explains the seasons. We're taught by Bill Nye, the Lion Guy, that it's that slight tilt of the Earth, the tilt, and it makes the sun spread out over a bigger area. That's nonsense, because on June 21st in the north, When the sun rises over the water, as soon as I can see the sun, when it comes into my visual view, I can feel the heat on my face. And that is at the most severe angle. That's not just a little tilt, that is literally on the horizon. But on December 21st, when the sun is at its highest point of that day, and I look at the sun, I can barely feel the heat on my face. And that's at a much more direct angle. That completely negates the helio-nonsensical model explanation of seasons, and every observation and test that you can do prove that the flat Earth makes sense. Flat Earth makes sense. So again, it's on the app, check it out, and it'll show you.
All right, Andrew, did you have any more questions? Because if not, I'm gonna remove you just so that it's easier for me to keep track.
There's a video called Seasons Explained by Stinky Cash. If you want to go just check that out. Short video, Seasons Explained, or maybe it's The Sun Explained. One or the other.
All right, and just a couple, we've got 9 minutes left, some clarifications. If anybody wants to join this conversation, go to the description of the video. If you don't see it, then refresh your page and it should show up. Now, my mods are dropping a link that you use to access the conversation with the Zoom app. If you don't have it yet, make sure you download that Zoom app. It should direct you to download it using that link. You can also call in using your telephone, just calling in with the telephone number. Those directions are in the description of this video. It's too long for me to put into the chat box. But there is a meeting ID that if you use your telephone number, it will need that when you call in. If you are trying to join the conversation from the Zoom app directly, you don't need a meeting ID. And if it's asking you for a meeting ID, then I cannot account for that. But thank you for trying. Troy Dillard says, if that pilot can fly backwards going 300 miles an hour, why don't hot air balloons do that going 0 miles per hour? And then Laura Thompson says, have you seen the water wave on the moon? Oh, and sorry, thank you for apologizing for that, Laura. And I'm sure that everything is all forgiven. Yes, have we seen the water wave? Or yes, the lunar wave. I have seen that lunar wave, and that's why I wanted to ask Crow to come on the show so that he could tell us, how that works. What do you think, Dave, about the lunar wave?
With what we know about the flat Earth, I don't know what the lunar wave is, and I'm gonna refer that to Crow, but it's been filmed many times. It's not a camera issue, and Crow proves that. Crow has a movie out that's on Vimeo on demand called Shoot the Moon.
Okay.
I recommend everybody check it out. He has thousands of hours of high definition footage, and he made a video on Vimeo. Just shoot a Crow 777 with 2 R's or Shoot the Moon. It should come up, and if you watch that, you'll really start to think.
All right. Now, also, if you guys are interested in visiting Dave's website, his Facebook, his podcast site, getting the app for yourself, all of that information is in the description of this video, and it has been since the beginning of the show. So all you got to do is go down there and check that out. Dave, did you have something before we bring Critical Thinker in?
Yeah, one more thing. We're going to include a link to, I'm not going to say what it is, to an amazing audio book. It's a Dropbox link. We're going to leave it up for an hour after the show.
I've got
that.
You
put it in the description, and I recommend you download it, listen to it, a book on tape. Listen to it while you're driving. After 10 minutes, you won't be able to turn it off. After chapter 13, you'll be a flat earther.
All right, audiobook was just dropped into the chat box, and I'm also going to put it in the description of the video in case you don't get that from the chat box. Critical Thinker, you're on the air with Red Pill 78 and David Weiss. How are you? If your microphone's not working, then you got to go to Preferences and set it in Zoom. I think we did get one more question.
So what I'm looking for
Jason of the Disbury family says, for more information,
a video with Joe Rogan
Nathan Oakley, the Flat Earth
and
Debate,
David
Weiss.
Paul on the plane.
Paul on the plane.
And he said in this video something very, very important. Very, very important. How you are. He said, you've been lied. It's all illusion. It's all deception. You see, he said something very, very important. He give you a very small piece of truth in all this blah, 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 you know, talking. And I'm looking for this video I already did a video, not yesterday, before, 3 videos before. I put this video to let you hear what he said. So from all this talking, he give you a piece of truth. Everything is within, out. Out reflect what is within, you see. And here in this live stream, he doesn't speak about this, no.
Okay, and I would really, really like to hear from anyone who's
And I find this stream by
any
mistake,
background in physics and can
really
tell
by
us,
mistake,
you know,
because
why
I am
any
a
of these
freak of
things that
knowledge,
he's bringing up are
and
not
I'm
correct.
traveling the
Because
YouTube.
I want to hear from both sides of the
So I know
One
all
more
the
thing.
foolish
Right
things
now,
that they
there's a
do.
tour going on in Europe to like
I
50
learned, they
different
teach
countries.
me all
They have
the
a tour
foolish
bus
things.
still, covered in flat earth stuff, and they're going it's called the Globali Euro Tour. And they're live streaming every day from all these different countries. And they're just on the streets talking to people about flat earth. Mind blowing. Check it out.
All right.
Globali Euro Tour. And the stream is actually on Jason of the Disbury family's channel.
Oh, excellent. Okay, we'll have to check it
Right.
out. Critical Thinker, any luck with your microphone? I don't know if you're calling on your phone or on your computer,
A lot
but
of money.
you should just be able to go up to preferences under
A
Zoom
lot of money
and set
running
your
in this
microphone.
stream.
Social
A lot
Observer
of
says
money.
Jeffrey, the dead billionaire financier that died in New York,
Red pill.
he was a flat earther and he killed himself twice. It looks like we do have someone that called in
Red
using
pill
their phone.
78.
Are you there, caller?
We hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, caller. Yes. What's your name?
Trent,
Trent. How are you tonight? What's your question for Dave?
just real quick, I heard him say about north and south to go north and south is straight, and then east and west is circular. So to stay on the same latitude, like say the northern border of the United States, if you're going east, would you have to continually make a left turn?
Dominion. AUR.
Absolutely, and that's the same on a ball. Most people say, "Well, we never do that." You wouldn't notice it if you were driving on a track that was 20 miles around. You wouldn't notice that you're turning. You'd think you're going straight, but airplanes have to follow that curved path, and that's just the way it is. If you were a mile from the North Pole, all right, so you got the
A lot of talk. A lot of blah, blah, blah. A lot of deception. A lot of brainwash. Trigger, manipulate. Money. You see, everything within private perspective. It's within, out. Mother Nature is sun, moon. Mother Nature is sun, moon, Solomon. We are sun, moon. This body, this outside of us, it's deception. It's not real. It's information. A lot of information. Many information. What you are looking for, because you need to know yourself. You need to know that you are sun, moon. It's private perspective. It reflects what's inside. When you walk in the beach, you see the light follow you. It's private perspective. You see, you must understand this. We are consciousness. We are not this body. It's illusion. Don't fool yourself. Don't allow anyone fool you. everything within, out. You see yourself in the water, it's the same thing. As above, so below. Sky reflect us. So the source is Mother Nature, hollow art. We are the source. Everything is force field, dielectric. You see, we are consciousness. Outside of us, information. Information. You should know that you are sun, moon. Sky reflects your face, who you are. So the only map that you can get is in your face, in lunar face. You can't get another map. And the map the Vatican use, UN map is the Vatican map. Mark Sargent map is the Vatican map. There is no other map. It's one-on-one lunar map. You see, they fool you. Because for them you are monkey. 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 Yeah? Monkey. Luna is Mother Nature, Goddess, face. It's mirror. It's the only map that you can get if you've got yourself. You can see it. You deserve to see it. Through your eyes. Not through somebody else's nonsense. You see, all this confusing, all this information, all this, of course, brainwash. They get money to do this, to keep you far away from who you are. You see? For this cabal, for this system, you are already dead. Of course you are already dead, because this body was never alive. It's information. It's information. Everything within, out, reflect back. We are sun, moon. You can feel when the moon is above your head. You can feel it. Everything is, see, connect. You can know what time is it. Natural way. So a lot of blah, 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 a lot of money run there. Everybody is there in the live stream. And you know, it's confusing. Because the knowledge is that you should know who you are. You should know who you are. You should know that you are not body. It's illusion. It's not exist. Don't be attached so much to this body. Because you are consciousness, creator. As your father and your mother. You see? As above, so below. So sun and moon is mother face. 316. The source of their life is Mother Nature is the source. We are the source. We are the star. This is the most important information that you must understand. Everything outside of you reflects you, or it's information. Let it go. If it's nothing to make you grow up, and let it go, it's information. You see, it's so important to understand this, because this is the knowledge that they hide from us. They suck our mind to this deception, to this drama life. No, this is not you. It's information. To experience yourself as creator. And you've got free will to think, react, talk in positive way or negative way. When you know who you are, when you're aware of all these lies, you know that you are creator 24 hours in a day. You should be aware of your state of mind. So you see, this is the knowledge that we should spray all over, and teach who we truly are. That you're dealing here with information. This is not you there. Be aware, you can change it. Don't blame nothing outside of you. Change yourself. You can't change the world. You should change yourself. You came here to experience yourself through all this information. So everything is within, out, and reflect back as information, as vision, as stories, drama, whatever you call it. So you actually dealing with yourself. No spoon. You're dealing with yourself and all this information. Fighting with all this information. No, it's you. No, it's them. No, fighting with yourself. With yourself. There is no one there. It's information. So important to understand. You are sun, moon. You are the stars. Everything within. There is nothing organic. Solution, it's information. This body was never alive. It can be dead. All about energy. Everything, energy. So this is the most important information that for children, first of all, Because when you give them this Wi-Fi free in their hand, nothing is innocent there. You can't handle with this information. You give children to handle with this? Think again. They should discover in themselves as a creator. You give them this and Television and Sony PlayStation and all those games to losing their mind, their creativity, themselves. This is suicide. This is, you kill their mind. Your consciousness, you are incredible, never end solution, ideas, self, many self in you. You can be burned every minute, and you. See? I by mistake find this channel because I'm very sensitive to all those link. So there is a guy who share every time he share a video, 20 seconds, and that's it. So I asked myself, what is it? Did he try to sell Bitcoin or what is it? This video, you know, I'm very sensitive to all this foolish thing. So I get to the channel and I find this stream live inside the channel, you see? Yeah. I say hi too. Nobody answer. That's okay. It's information. It's not personal, you see? I don't want to change the world. I want to change myself and grow up and learn and discover what I've got, what this incredible consciousness, and keep myself busy, build and do good and bring heaven to right now. Right now, we've got nothing except now. It's now to make the change, to realize the truth, to teach children who they are truly. It's make you free. Free from all this deception, trigger, manipulate, blah, 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 Babylon, nonsense, logos. So, I don't remember if it was in Joe Rogan channel or I think so. Yeah, I can't find this video. So David give you this piece of knowledge. You've been lied. It's all lie. This body, everything. But he forgot to tell you that you are Sun Moon. He forgot to tell you that you are Sun Moon. Everything within, out, and back as reflection. It's water, remember? Same way that you see your face. your reflection in the water. Same thing. So sun, its reaction different. It's gas. You see, when the gas cooler want to sleep, everything connect. You can't fight on this and stay awake at night. Not for long. You need to sleep. This is our nature. You must see the big picture, the micro and the macro, because we present the macro. You see your eyes, you see the dome, the glass, you see the snow, you see the map, Mother Nature, you see hollow art. We present the big picture. You see? So, we are witness in this experience, life. You can do this or not. Yeah, I'm going to find this video. Yeah, I did a video 2 days ago, and I give you to listen to David, what he said. It's all illusion. This body is illusion. You've been lied. And this is, but he didn't tell you all this, everything, that you are sun, moon. It's private perspective. So, yeah, I wanted to share this with you. You see, it's really confusing, all this, you know, dynamic, and it's, people don't realize who they are. They are deep in the drama, flat art. Art is not flat. It's not correct to say at all, because art is not flat. You should present Mother Nature, water level. Why art is flat? And put this symbol too. No, art is not flat. It's not a globe, for sure, but it's not flat. It's Mother Nature, water level. This is correct to say. All about Mother Goddess. So, we came here from Mother Womb, and we're here in Mother Goddess Womb, fighting each other, shooting each other, blame each other, and we don't want to grow up and realize that we depend on each other, wherever we are. We didn't realize that the spirit of human being is the principality. This is the creator. So you should follow yourself, discovering yourself. Keep busy on your creativity, because you don't know what you've got in yourself. You've got many self. Yeah, to realize this is really to bring heaven. To bring heaven. No judgment, no, it's them, you know, all this blah, blah, blah. You should know your nature, who you are, what's everything made of. The micro and the macro, you deserve to know. And everything is simple. Nothing is complicated at all. At all. What make it complicated? It's money. It's money. Yeah, I love you all. Thank you for listening. I appreciate your visit to me. Cloud outside. It's winter soon. I have very good friends that he think that he know the truth, but he forget. He's losing himself in this drama deception. Lost himself, left the building. Left the building, the consciousness, who you are. You see, it's like somebody give you Aladdin, you know, it's magic. Be careful, you can create. Be careful what you do with this consciousness, because you create 24/7. Be aware, be aware. What are you doing with this magic? When you are aware, you are kind of walking on egg. You don't want to broke nothing, you see. You so appreciate, you don't want to broke nothing. You're so aware. You don't want, all you wish is to be inspiration and, you know, send good vibration and use correctly this pressure mind. This mind shape outside of you. It's a reflection. You don't like, change yourself. It will be changed. It's within, out. Everything within, out. It makes you feel free. when you realize this is not me. Actually, this is not me who was there and you know, and the parents beat him and they do this to that. No, it's information to grow up from it. This is the experience, this information. Yeah. It's make you free. It wasn't me. So this experience life that we've got this opportunity to become creator like our Father Spirit, our Mother Goddess. Yeah? So it's like your father and your mother waiting to see what are you doing with this incredible mind. What are you doing? How do you feed your mind? What kind of matter, ideas you take from this experience, this opportunity? Yeah. So we're dealing with ourselves here. You're talking to yourself, crying to yourself. I don't want, no. It's not me. It's them. There is many story. All of it going to disappear the moment that you are going to change your mind. Disappear. Change your mind. Bring heaven to your life right now. You are the boss of this. You are the creator. Create good. Bring good. React good. Maybe like in this moment, it sounds silly. It sounds, yeah, but every action bring reaction. So be aware. Are you sing the same signal all the time? Change the signal. It's really important that you change yourself. Don't change nothing. Don't bother. Change yourself. It will be changed outside. Immediately. The concert, nature concert. So beautiful. It's for me 5:30 a.m. Yeah, good to see you all. So beautiful. So again, the truth, it's not for everyone, you see, because many people love, worship the show. They don't have any problem to losing themselves in this information. Leave the building and not be themselves. Be the collective, the trigger, the agenda, part of the agenda, and you see. And spend time and money on deception. Absolutely deception. Absolutely. Yeah, sure. Sure. So yeah, this is the most important knowledge. It's to teach children, to give them this opportunity to discover themselves. Don't push this to their hand. You can't handle with these lies. You give them to handle with all this shit show. It's really a shame. You don't do any good to them, any good, any good. They should be in nature discovering who they are and become totally different from you. Not looking for a job, know who they are. Yeah. So really, it's all I wanted to share with you, remind you, just remind you, because this knowledge with us in our water, it's within. We are consciousness, mind. We all connect. You don't have to like it. There is no difference between black, white, and all this nonsense, religious deception. It's information. There is positive, negative, and neutral information, non-stop, from all over. You can stop, you can change it, you can. There is free will, remember? So you should appreciate this free will. And bless the negative same way that you bless the positive. Yeah. Don't let anyone fool you with all this blah 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 nonsense. Politic nonsense. Vatican, Queen, King, whatever, all this nothing to do with your consciousness, with your creativity, your way. Nothing to do with you when you know who you are. Not the chemtrails, not all of this. Nothing is real. It's information, remember? Nothing is real. It's to make you stress, sad, anger, hate everybody. It sucks you deep in the drama. Are you going to let them to do this to you? Or you are going to remember who you are? Spirit. Oh, Mamma Mia, if you see, without knowing who we are, look what we have done. So imagine if we knew who we are truly. Yeah. Yeah. Remember, outside of you, it's information. Bring heaven to your life. Be the boss. Be busy on your creativity, and all this information will be disappeared. Not exist. You should be aware of yourself. Follow yourself. Discovering this pressure mind that you are witness in it. It's going to be really shame if you are not going to do this and you allowed all this deception drama to suck you in. All this sickness. So whatever is the show outside of you, remember, don't allow anything of it to suck your mind, your pressure mind, your pressure opportunity to be creativity you give to somebody else by the name of the religious or I don't know. You know, years ago I wrote the Bible, Jesus story. Oh, I took many things from there, really beautiful, you know. And one of these Balsam, it was don't give your pressure mind to other. See? Yeah, my English not rich enough to tell you exactly which, I don't remember. So, when you realize this truth, it makes you free. And you are going to be busy on discovering yourself. You are not going to lose time. You are going to discover, challenge yourself and follow yourself. Because all the answer, all the solution, all the ideas walk with you. All the glory with you. Heaven with you already. Are you aware of it? Oh, see? Yeah. Oh, no. You can't speak like this, Leslie. This is the opportunity to this is the stage. This is the stage. You should appreciate this stage, this temple. You see? And feed your temple with good energy. Good energy, not food. Good energy. Good energy, you're gonna get only what mother grew up for you. Plant. You see? Nature show you the truth. You see horse? Eat like horse. You're gonna run like horse. No question about this. So, you see, it's reflect you. Mother Nature reflect you, the truth. You see the truth in nature. See the animal, what they eat, how strong and beauty they are. Female, male. So you don't talk like this. You should appreciate it's this stage to discover and this is the car. This is the car. Yeah. That's right. And who is the creator? Us. We are the creator, Chris. Like our father and our mother, we are the creator. So they give you all this stress and panic and go, 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 go. Action. They don't want to give you 1 minute to contact yourself. 1 minute. Go, 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 go. But you do this to yourself because you can send this free and create a different way for you. There is a king way. Of course there is a king way. A true king way. Not this deception king way. Free yourself from it. Take your family, you can live in Mother Nature, simple life. Maybe not so comfortable like in the city, but truly, see, real, correct. You can create many reality, many, and live experience simple, make it everything simple. So we are the boss of this city life. We are the boss, always. All the answer, everything with us. Wherever we are going, we've got everything with us already. Rich, incredibly rich. Use this mind correctly. If you are in a position that you believe, you don't know who you are. You don't know how creativity you are. You don't know what you've got in yourself. You should challenge yourself. Wow, let's see if I can do it. Wow. Another V. Every day, it's a big party. And the most important moment is now. It's now to be aware, to change, to bring heaven, enjoy. So don't allow any of those drama, stories, deception sucks you in. Remember, you are consciousness, mind, creator. Do good, create good. It starts with us. When we are like this to ourselves, we change the world. This is the way to change the world. When you respect, love, yourself, you realize to become inspiration and light. You bring light. When you bring heaven to your life, you do this too. Everywhere you go, you see, it starts with us to ourselves. Yeah. This is the way to change outside. Change yourself. When you realize this, big party. Yeah, we all learn. We all learn something. Sometimes, yeah, there is information who come to us. Really, you know, breathe. Remember who you are. Don't excite it too much because you can change it. Use correctly this mind. This is the way that we heal this world. Start with yourself. Respect. Love yourself. We bring heaven. We bring heaven. So, yeah. Within, out. It's reflection. Remember, information, deception. Don't allow any of it. Sucks your mind. Whatever is the drama, okay? Yeah. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely day, night, noon. Have a great time. Bring music, a good vibration, a good hertz. Use crystal, use, magnet, good hertz. Smile more. This is the key. Smile. Maybe there is no a reason to smile right now for you. Start with this. It's magic. Incredible magic. I love you all. Thank you. See you soon. Namaste.